Hi, everybody. Welcome to my channel. I wanted to invite you to come and meet a wonderful friend of mine, Phil Steinberg, and we're going to kick it off because he is doing an amazing job in this beautiful company, LifeWave. Hi, Phil. How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you. How about you?
I'm doing amazing. As always, we're walking on cloud nine, that's for sure. So I wanted
You
to
bet.
ask you, first of all, we want to know, how did you get started with LifeWave and how long?
Oh, well, like a lot of people, I had a need. I had an accident. I torn the inner ligaments of my knees, and it's bloody painful. And after 3 months immobile, in the gyps, when they release your leg, pain is just terrible. And incidentally, I spoke to a friend who say, "Hey, Phil, I have what you need. Pain gun, 15 seconds, no worry." I say, okay, take me for a full goodbye and call me back when you're back on health. And well, he sent me some patches that stayed on the desk for a while until I was simply fed up of having a pain every time I was putting a foot in front of the other. And miracle happened. 2 minutes, pain gone. And I say, what the heck is that? And incidentally, it was the very, very beginning of the French market. I was among the five first people in France. And the rest is history. History, 16, 17 years of passion now. And sharing this product. And as a colleague from Portugal says, we have a social responsibility in helping people meet and know about this product and this technology.
Yes, absolutely. Which patch did he give you?
Well, at the origin, there was not many patches. You know, in 17 years ago, there was the ice wave and the energy, and probably the silent night. But that
The,
was the ice wave, definitely
oh,
to kill a pain. It's ice wave or ice wave. Yeah.
and no Eon yet?
No, no, no. Ian is 11 years old.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh,
Came
wow.
a lot later.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That's
Yeah.
amazing. You must have
hmm
been like, what the heck is in here?
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, such a pain that's gone in a few seconds is something that is really, it's more than astonishing. It's you wonder if you're not dreaming.
Yeah.
Mm, it's something from now, another world. And then once you start knowing LifeWave, of course, you realize that, I mean, it really comes from another planet. And well, we all know David Schmidt, and he's a guy out of this world, really.
He really is. I tell everybody that I know, and I don't care what they say, but I think this is David. It's a biblical moment, and this is really David.
Absolutely,
He's so
absolutely.
smart. You
Uh-huh.
know, the
Yeah.
amazing accomplishments that he's already gained is no one has, I think, has reached those platforms, especially receiving a Purple Heart Award from our military is amazing. And you said that you reached the highest in ranking in our business, which our business platform is just so great.
hmm
How
Yeah.
did
Yeah,
you
it
do
is.
that?
Actually, it's an amazing opportunity, and it all happened actually at the launch of the X39.
Mhm.
So the stem cells also brought me to the to the highest ranks. And actually, it's amazing because I've jumped 3 ranks in a day.
In a day?
Yeah,
What?
yeah, yeah. Because there was kind of an ongoing promotion during the convention that happened in Austria, and this has been such a blast, such a boom. And since then, I'm kind of holding the position regularly. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, and that is an accomplishment because there's a lot of people that are working with this company as well, and you definitely made it work for yourself. Congratulations. I know that you're dedicating your life to this to really help the planet and humanity for sure.
Thank you for that. But this brings me, to a reflection. Anyone can do it in network marketing, and especially with LifeWave, because we have the product. That's nothing to discuss about. But it's about how to work network marketing, and too many people, take it that they will simply open an account, speak to a few people, and boom, it's going to go. No, it's really all about duplication, about being really involved. And it's about growing together, helping people to grow. If you don't help people to grow, you go nowhere. No. And you don't grow yourself. And that's the beauty of network marketing as such, is that the more you help the others and the more you can grow. And it's about sharing. It's about growing together, doing it together, growing together. And that's really what probably the toughest thing to teach in our industry.
That's very true. Duplication is something that is very important, because it's almost like we are specialists in wrangling people up and giving the information to them. Here, this is the information, and then this is something that you're going to use for yourself, but yet there's other opportunities. And a lot of people, I'm noticing, it's kind of like a shift in their mind that they're so used to working for the paycheck and getting up and going to work. And here, you're getting that advantage to get up and go to work, but you're really building something for your legacy, for yourself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, actually, you're lucky in America because you grow up with the sense of the importance of money, of entrepreneurship, which we don't in Europe. And in Europe, people are taught to be obedient, to be good employees, but very few have the sense of entrepreneurship, of taking the responsibility for their own future and their own life. It's all about, the government has to pay, or the boss has to pay, but the boss has to pay if you make money for him, if you do your job, if you help the company grow. But this is something which is really not common in Europe. Europe people are raised to be employees, to be good, sorry about the word, but to be good slaves.
When you started this and, you're at the top, what was your struggles?
I'm very business oriented. And, I believe that the first killer in our world is the stress due to financial problems. And therefore, I wouldn't say struggle, but I work a lot on that arena to help people realize that money is not devil. Money is a tool, essential tool in our world, and it all depends on what you do with it. But we all need money, and we have to prepare our future. Life is not about working 45 years to finally get to pension, usually having lost your health. Life is about now, is about what you can take out of it, what you can benefit from it. It's about enjoying it. It's not about being a slave for your life. This is not life. This is survival. So it's really my main goal. Then obviously I work on the product, obviously. But every time you say hi to someone, how are you? And the answer is always something like, oh, good, but. And there's always a but. There's always something that people will tell you, and that's where they give you the mic, tell me what I want to hear, and you just have to answer their needs, because actually our activity, not to say business, is about answering the needs of people, and the needs are much more often financial than health, because most people are not health conscious. In our Western world, we wait to be sick before we go and see a doctor. Whereas in the East, they go to see a doctor in order not to be ill. And so it's a totally different conception. And this is also something that we have to train people, to teach people. That usually illness starts 5 to 10 years before you have the first symptoms. So if we don't go on prevention, well, we don't have a good future. And I mean, the patches are not everything. Lifestyle, etc., is very important. What you eat, how you live, but the patches can really help in our terrible world, awfully polluted, awfully stressing. Because I mean, we're permanently under stress, and this is not good for aging well.
Yeah, that's very true.
So that's really where the main struggle, to answer your question, is.
Yeah. So that's a good thing, because you're really going for the everyday person in your adventures. You are just communicating with people. Do you give them your phone number? You guys are exchanging your phone numbers. You bring them into meetings. What is your strategies that have helped you?
Well, usually I create the contacts, number one. I don't tell them too much. You know, as I like to say, we're not doing sales, we're doing marketing. It's very different. And in marketing, you just have to get the person to want to know more. And not to say, okay, I buy it. This is sales. But I want the person to ask me. When the person asks me, I won. See? So it's all about discussing and just lighting a little thing in their eyes, in their brain, so they want to know more. And from there, you know, they're eating in my hands.
That's beautiful. Because you're really providing information. Here's what Phil is saying. I'm providing information for people. I'm not wanting them to buy it. My intention is not to buy. It's to educate, and marketing is education.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's education. It's lighting a spark.
Yeah. What do you think sparks their eyes? The little video that how phototherapy works? What is this? Because I send it to them and they're like, wow, what is this?
This comes to me in a second time.
Okay.
It's my job to spark their eyes, you know, to like spark in their eyes. It's really in listening, because we need to listen much more than we usually do. And when they told you about one of their problems, you just give a little drop of an answer, so they're asking for more. You know, don't
flute them. What would that little
them.
drop be? What would you say? Yeah. Oh, help me. Would you give a testimony of yourself?
Oh, eventually, yeah. But first you say, but how come? You know, I mean, someone who says, for instance, I have a pain in the knee. I was going to say, but how come? Arthrosis? Yeah, well, you know, I'm not 20 anymore. I say, well, and you didn't find a way to fix it? Hey, you know what? You heard of phototherapy? I know plenty people who just saw their cartilage regrow. You should try that. That's it. I've already said too much.
Too much, but still very nice.
And at this point, the person has to say, hey, wait. What is it you're telling me? Cartilage can't regrow. I say, well, you know, if it grows, it can regrow. That's basic. That it depends on the conditions of your, you know, of your body, etc. And, you know, I've seen so many examples. You should try it.
They'll say, wait, what's your phone number? Let me go and get it. What's your phone number?
And you know, if they don't really ask for it, at the end I say, okay, and good luck for your knee. Huh? When you're fed up, remember me. I'm almost trying to do at some point anti-sales,
Yeah, I'm
you
seeing
know,
that.
and it pays because I believe that today everybody is trying to sell something with the all this AI, all this internet, a new network marketing company every day, new sales channels every day. Everybody's trying to sell you something. There is not one day, and I'm sure it happens to you too,
Always.
where you don't have at least 5, 6, 7 offers of some sort.
Yeah.
So people are sick and tired of that. Your phone is ringing more than advertisers, than
Friends.
friends.
Yeah.
And this is painful. This is a pain. So don't do to the others what you don't want them to do to you. So don't bother them with trying to sell them,
Yeah, that's very beautiful what you're doing. It
because
really is.
you're going to make an enemy.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
that's very
they're going
true.
to stand up on the brakes,
Yeah, they'll say,
and
no, never mind. I smell you. I see what you're trying to do.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Hmm.
That's very
Yeah.
beautiful. That's very beautiful. And
Yeah.
how are you, what started, because we all have to build teams with this. And it's not team, well, it is teams if you go into the business sector of it. And it's kind of like pods. So do you have pods as well, or team bases, or you do Zoom calls with everybody?
Yeah, sure. I mean, you need to do your leading job and to build a team where everybody has a role. And so, yes, we have WhatsApp groups. We have Facebook groups, even team groups, which are closed just for working. Some others are open to not to be. I mean, I don't believe so much in online marketing, at least
Doesn't
for
work.
the long run. It's difficult to create a relationship with someone who is from the other world, the other side of the world, that you will never know. But building a team, building a group, when you're in a close relationship, then you can really build like a big family. And
Yeah.
but it's all about motivating, and people don't self motivate. You need to be there to motivate, to show them things that they haven't seen in their life. You know, and to a lot of people, you tell them, well, you can make 200 euro. They say, ah, come on, not so much. Because they used to have their small salary. Well, in fact, in network marketing, making, I don't want to make claims, but 8, 10, 12, 15,000 is, if I can say, a kid's game.
Yeah. But you know what? A
You
lot
know,
of people are making this money as well. They're I feel like you have to wake up that entrepreneur
hmm
inside the person. You really need to shake that person up to say, look, you can become independent. You don't have to be dependent. And you could do two things at the same time if you
yeah,
want to.
right. But, comfort zone, being comfortable where you are uncomfortable, and then become uncomfortable to be comfortable
Yeah.
is a big trick.
It's a
Hmm.
big trick, but I feel like we
Yeah.
have wonderful people like you that are, taking this as a life path to bring this to people because I know that you definitely see this as an opportunity to heal the world, you know.
Look, I take it that the current economic system has demonstrated by A plus B his failure. Okay, they're inventing everything they can to move and to keep the
Away.
financial circuits going, but they're inventing the warming of the planet. They're inventing whatever viruses. They're inventing the need of electric car, and they're always inventing something new. But without that, the world crawls. The entire economy is crawling. And network marketing is amazingly probably the only option which is not pyramidal, that so many people call pyramidal. But what is more of a pyramid than the state, than the military, than a family, than just the life, the everyday life is a big pyramid. And network marketing is exactly the opposite. And being a redistribution of the wealth, which is much more honest, where everybody has a chance to be an actor in it, where there is no limit in where and how you can grow, meaning that you don't have to wait for your boss, your staff to go and retire before one position upgrading free, get freed. Now here you can reach the highest levels, whatever. You're the only responsible, and I think this is beautiful. And actually, the youth, you have probably noticed that, but the youth, the youngsters now want to be part of the decisions in a business. They don't want to be just obedience, nice little, employees, trainees, or whatever. They want to have their words to say, and network marketing is the most perfect answer to those.
Yeah, it gives them power for themselves to explore and to really see how things work for real.
Yeah, and to bring their insights. Lack of experience, it might be kind of useless for the business, but at least they are heard, and you can bring it. You want to try, it's your business, you try. Maybe it works for you, and that's it. So it's, and this teamwork is amazing. Teamwork is amazing in this industry.
Yeah, it really is. It brings you such a connection to so many people around the world. Your next state or your next country that you would have never done in a business type of, we are global. So this makes it, for this interview, I consider you my brother, my partner in this fight that we're doing together, because it really is a fight. We're trying to help people because we're doing this and we've changed and we've realized, oh my gosh, I feel so much better. And that's what we want to do. We want to feel good. We want to be productive. And I really do commend you for being and sticking in there for so long.
To me, the network marketing, much before being a business, the economical parts, the economical benefits are the results of what you do. Just like in anything, and people tend to forget this step. They want to reach a goal. It's good to have a goal, but you don't get to your goal unless you become the person ready for this goal. And so personal development is essential, because until you are who you need to be to do what will bring you to the goal, and usually we just say, what do I need to do to go there? But are you the person ready to do what you need to do? And so personal development is essential.
I learned everything with David Schmidt like that. It was all stuck in my brain. I said, wow, this is something that I need to do. So that listening to him and really empowered me. I didn't have to go into, because I got it right away like that. And not too many people have that empowerment of epiphanies of going, whoa, my God, like, you're right. We need to empower them. You're a good person. You can do this here, join my team, or join this, you say it much better. I know you do.
No, we all say it our own way, and we need to be coherent with ourselves. It's not about, learning a precise sentence. It's really about being coherent and do things with your heart. That's what it is. To do it sincerely. Too many people do things just for the money. Money is the result.
Exactly.
Uh, Actually, if you look at the richest people in the world, they didn't do it for the money. They did it for an achievement. They wanted to achieve something. Then, of course, when you achieve something, well, then you get the money. But it's, for some people, it's about recognition. For some other people, it's about proving to themselves, to others, family. For others, it's just going to be a challenge because they are fighters, and that brings me to another thing that people in real life cannot understand. In our kind of industry, we can understand you never compete with the others. You can only compete with yourself to be better than what you were yesterday. That's the only worth of competition that can make you grow and get better and have better results in whatever you do. Compete with yourself, not with the others. You're not the others. You're different. You're yourself. So, you can be inspired, but it's only an inspiration. And
we're just looking for words of empowerment. What would you like? What kind of words would you have if somebody was watching this and watching you? What message would you want to give them?
well, first have a dream and then become the person you need to reach this dream. And then compete with yourself in growing up every day. That's the base of being better, the base of success. Know where you would like to be and become the person able to get there. Because too many people have dreams, but they have no idea of what it takes to get there. When you see all those people criticizing the riches, those who have success, well, they had luck, they've been lucky, they were at the right place at the right time. Look, 480 and a few, it depends on the year, but almost, 95+% of people from the Forbes 500 didn't finish their studies. 80% of the richest were born poor. Some people will deny that. Well, deny if you want. Facts are facts, and it's simply because they had a reason to get there, and they worked on becoming the person that needs to be to get there.
Yeah. And know that you can get there. It's not a dead end. It's a great path.
Yeah. Everybody can get there. Everybody can make it if they understand that they have to become and to change things. Too many people are saying, well, that's the way I am. No, it's not the way you are. It's the way you decide that you are. We can all change.
That's right.
And until you become conscious of that, you're not going to change, and you will stay in your comfort zone. And comfort zone is usually very uncomfortable. Complaining is comfort zone. It's not my fault. It's the others. Or it's bad luck, or I wasn't born at the right place. Come on. We all born at the right place.
Yeah. And where are you now talking about places?
Now I'm in Italy.
Are you from Italy? No, you're from France.
No. Well, I was born in France, French. I'm a big cocktail anyway. I'm a son of the world. German father, Italian grandparents, and some more. So grew up in France, been around, and last we were in Switzerland for too many years. Say too many because we never stayed somewhere more than 5 years, and there we stayed 18 years.
Wow!
It was time to move and to change. It's a long time we are thinking of going to Italy anyway.
And are you comfortable there? Everything is okay, especially with, the economy and things like that.
Our economy is terrible, taxes are terrible, whatever. It's a big mess, no organization or whatever. But show me one perfect country. It doesn't exist. So being well, if you're well inside of yourself, you're well where you are. And yeah, I love it here. I mean, it's beautiful. It's one of the most beautiful places I have been to, and I've been around the world. And yeah, it's good. Now, it's humid. In the summer, it's very hot and dry. You can criticize anywhere, any place, but yeah, it's full of life. People are full of life. I mean,
I love that.
full of energy.
I love that.
I mean, it's Italy. Italy is Italy, and I mean, it's famous
Parties
around
in
the
the
world.
summer.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. What people don't realize, and that's back to our interview. What people don't realize is that within probably the next 8, 10, 12, maximum 15 years, 70 or 80% of the current jobs won't exist anymore. And most people will be left without anything. And this is another thing that we need to do, is to wake up people to this. And look at the driverless, cars. Uber and those companies will come and pick you up. No driver. All those drivers, what are they going to do? No job. Okay. Then, they don't want cars in the cities anymore. So you won't need a car anymore. What are the mechanicians, the garage going to do? The parking lots and all those working around going to do? The manufacturing of the cars will drop drastically. What are all those people going to do? Insurance, what are they going to do? They won't be able to suck your money for insuring your car. Gone, no more car. You need a car? Boom, Uber. 2 minutes later, the car is there. You don't need to pay for the maintenance. You don't need to pay for the oil. You don't need to pay for the gas. It's all included there.
Car insurance.
So all those jobs will disappear. And in so many other industries will be the same. And people need to realize, and this is where network marketing is and more than an option.
Flourishing.
It should be mandatory, if I can say, should be mandatory to do some network marketing, because actually everybody does it anyway, without being paid. Without being paid, we all do it.
Yeah, we're always sharing good things that we like, a good movie, a good restaurant, a good recipe, a good book. We're always sharing, that's just something, that's what we do. So I definitely want to say thank you so much for coming. This is a super, super huge pleasure for me to have you here, because I feel like you're someone that is moving, making a big move. That's what I'm saying.
Well, Patricia, it's my pleasure. First of all, thank you for asking me to be here and inviting me. As a closing, probably, I want to say that when I'm speaking like that, I'm really trying to bring a message, and I'm really saying it from the bottom of my heart, because we are misled on every single front, and the more it goes, the more we are. Unfortunately, most people don't realize it. So I cannot do that alone, and I'm not the first one who wants to do it. I'm one among, thank God, many. and you are one. But we need to spread the word. We need to try to wake up the masses, if I can say so, without any critical sense, to avoid a global crash. You know, the crashers, those who are trying to lead, if they want to crash, let them crash themselves. But we need, as people, we need
Realize.
to realize and to work together in being a big group of people, being the masses, to be the crowd. And it's useless to go and make a revolution. The revolution is in silence, is by what we do to change the world.
It really is. I mean, and this is, people are going to look at this and they're going to say, what are they talking about? No, we are telling you that you have to wake up. That's the message. It's not woke. Here in America, they're saying, oh, woke, and then they just distorted the whole thing. I wonder why.
Yeah, right. And, those who are thinking, what are they talking about? What can I say? Listen again and again and again.
And again and again.
That's it.
Thank you so much. I appreciate your time.
Thank you, Patricia.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.